My experience before I left for Guyana at the airport was kind of upsetting because there was a bunch of Guyanese people who were drinking at the airport. We would refer to them as Barbicians. I think Barbicians got a bad reputation for being the most disrespectful and unmannerly people, but it could have been somebody from Essequibo, it could be somebody from Demerara. It doesn't necessarily have to be Barbician. But at the airport, as we started to board, everybody gathered around. They were boarding, everybody has a boarding category A, B, C, D. I was seated at the front of the plane. We boarded first, and as we were boarding, a man, probably one of the drunk ones, yelled out, how come we ain't get for board now? I got a heart problem. He could have been making joke. He could have been serious, but the gate attendant told him, well, we boarding passengers with wheelchairs and those who are seated in Group A. The usual suck teeth. Mind you, across from us, there was a flight, JetBlue flight, boarding for Kingston. The Jamaicans were seated there, very mannerly, waiting for their boarding group to be called. Group A, Group B, and many other, I'm not speaking about only Caribbean people, many other airlines were boarding different flights, well, same JetBlue, but boarding. And there was a sense of peace and calm and everybody boarding with their group. It's common courtesy. You just follow instructions. It's not a minibus you're getting on. You got on the plane, as I said, seated in front. This lady come on, and the flight attendants were kindly asking people that to please check their bags for free, right? I get it. We can't afford to pay for all our luggage, so we got a free carry on, and you gotta pay for one check bag or whatever. You're allowed one carry on and one personal item, measuring no more than they give you Guyanese people. They will bring a carry on along with a handbag, along with 2 bottles of liquor that they bought at the duty free shop, along with a duffel bag or a backpack. This is one person. Like I said, you'd believe they're boarding a truck to go in the bush or something. They have no respect for the aviation requirements, nothing. So as they got on the plane, it soon became clear that all the overhead bins were filled. There was no space under the seat in front of them to put anything. The flight attendant was kindly asking them to check their bags for free. One woman, looks like Barbician, y'all say, one free carry on. Me not check no bag. And she sucked her teeth and she gone down the aisle. I wanted to crawl under the seat and hide. How embarrassing it was, their behavior. No courtesy, nothing. At the back of the plane, they literally almost a fight broke out. The flight attendants were asking, please cooperate. The pilot came on the intercom. He stood up there and he said, guys, I know we have a crowded flight. Could you please check your bags? It's just going into the belly underneath you. It's right below you. You'll get it as soon as you get home to Guyana. Please cooperate with us. The flight was delayed for almost an hour just because of 10 or less unruly Guyanese people who refused to follow the rules. It's very simple. Just check your bag. 4 or 5 pieces per person. I mean, it was there was a gate attendant or a JetBlue employee going up and down the aisle asking people who want to check their, but just to accommodate 5 or 10 obviously drunk, who, by the way, should not have been allowed to board in the first place. I mean, I'm no expert. I mean, they probably did not look drunk, but the flight, the crew has I think one of the crew members actually suggested that she will have them removed from the plane, and one of them will take me off now in a very aggressive manner. I will play a short video that someone sent to me, a WhatsApp video of the commotion that was going on towards the back of the plane. One of the flight attendants, after we were airborne and after an hour or so, I went to use the restroom and I said to her, because she was asking, she was saying if there's anything any passenger needs, please feel free to ask. I went to her and said, "Is there anything I can do?" I was being funny. "Is there anything I can do to make your trip a little more comfortable?" And she smiled. Well, she was laughing beneath her mask because she realized I saw what was going on, the commotion and everything. I don't envy any flight attendant for any airline who has to deal with Guyanese people. I mean, don't get me wrong. 90%, 95% of us were decent, orderly people just wanting to get to our destination in one piece and in peace, not for the other 5 or 10 people. They absolutely believe that they have rights that are above and beyond anybody else's right, including the right to yell at flight attendants. I mean, if I had an airline, my list of people who are banned from traveling with my airline, Guyanese people, would be very long. Anyway, here is a clip of the video that these people were carrying on with.
Why you gonna trip over one bag and me have food in the bag? Damn, man. How can I think you can put no middle crime? How do you go? How do you go and I see? You don't waste nobody's time. My time. Go, man. I don't want to go to give this bag and go. Oh, me messing up the whole plane. Everybody be a bad problem just now. What are you guys talking about? Cooperate. They cooperate. They take one from me. You have one bag. One bag you have them. Number one cooperate. Yeah, cooperate. Also, me and everybody died. You guys said that if you can I am putting you on the plane, man.
So that is it. That's the gist of what happened. I mean, I leave you to be the judge.